for joining me for a look at your work week forecast. This is your work week forecast from May 10th through the 14th. Weather this week, starting off a little bit of rain this morning, but actually we're going to dry out quite a bit this week. And really the only other chance for rain this week is some chance for some sprinkles tomorrow. A lot of us won't even see any rain, but there will be a few chances for sprinkles tomorrow, and then maybe some thunderstorms by Friday. But otherwise, we should be pretty dry this week, and after we've been pretty soggy, it'd be kind of nice to dry out. So let's take a look at what's going on here. As we look at radar, you can see that our rain that came through overnight is really moving out to our east, and here's where we're going to get our sprinkles from for tomorrow. Basically, as the upper level low and kind of this trough swings through the northeast, that'll dominate our weather both tomorrow and on Wednesday. Tomorrow is the time with a chance of sprinkles. They'll be less numerous than they look right here on radar. There's actually not that much moisture associated with this. It'll be pretty dry, but there'll basically be a chance in the afternoon to get some pop-up showers. They'll be brief. They're the kind of thing that'll drop. It'll rain maybe for 15 minutes, but then be sunny for most of the afternoon, actually. So really pretty good weather there. As we look at satellite imagery, you can see the same thing. You can see that there really is not this area of low pressure, upper level low pressure is pretty disconnected from any source of moisture. And then this system here is going to swing well to our south, and we really don't have anything approaching in our direction. Eventually, this storm here that's not even on the coast will head in our direction, but not till next weekend. And we'll have to see what happens with that. It's way too far out to really have any idea what's going on with it. So in terms of the flow, the reason it's going to be relatively quiet, we're going to be dominated by, and we're not going to be super warm because we're dominated by basically an upper level trough. This is at 500 millibars, which is basically showing you where the jet stream is for all intents and purposes. And you can see we kind of have this ridge that's built up into Canada, but then it's kind of troughy in the east, which means that there's going to be cooler, and oftentimes unsettled, but where the trough is going to set up for the most part, except for tomorrow, we have a chance of those showers. We're just going to basically a little bit cooler, and then progressively getting warmer as this eventually starts to lift out by the end of the week, where we'll be above average temperatures by Friday. So what does that look like in terms of the practical weather for the week? The morning rain will come to an end. It really has already basically come to an end now, and will be replaced by some breaks of sun this afternoon as the weather improves greatly. We'll be in the mid to upper 50s today. Tomorrow's kind of cool, like I said, especially there will be some sun, but often clouds in the afternoon, and it could be a few sprinkles mixed in. We're in the low 50s. We start off cool tomorrow morning, too, in the mid 30s for a lot of areas. Could be some frost in some spots. Hopefully you haven't planted outside yet. Usually that's a bad idea in Vermont until the end of the month. But anyways, Wednesday is breezy, not real windy, but breezy and kind of cool for this time of year, but also pretty nice as the sun starts to come back out. We're in the mid 50s. Thursday we start to warm up to near average with full sun, basically low to mid 60s, and then Friday mid to upper 60s, could touch 70 in places like Bennington. Rutland area could hit 70 and potentially even down in the Brattleboro area, depending on how much in the way of thunderstorms we end up with and when they come through. It could be a bit muggy by Friday as well. Okay, so that's a look at that part of the forecast for outdoor weather. Basically, what does that mean? Really, the only days you're going to need a light jacket basically through Wednesday probably, as we're going to be relatively cool. Tomorrow, if you're doing anything outside, just want to be prepared that you could get a quick sprinkle. Shouldn't be anything to really need to write home about. By Thursday, you really shouldn't need any sort of jacket as you head outside. And on Friday, we'll just have to keep an eye to the sky for those thunderstorms. So that's a look at your work week weather. Thanks for joining me here at the West River Weather Guy. I'll be back again on Friday with a look at your weekend forecast. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do. They get a quick sneak peek at the forecast or an early weekend forecast on Wednesday. So if you're interested in getting something like that, you can go to my Patreon site and kind of get the details on that. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd encourage you to do that. And thanks for joining me. We'll be back, like I said, on Friday with a look at your weekend forecast.